All right, welcome again. We're back again tonight, as I promised you I would. So let me get this. We need to figure out what it is that you guys need me to help you with. I'm not sure if it's going to be just boss runs. Do you need pit runs? Do you need me? Do you need me to come down a tier? Do you need me? What do you need me to help you do? That's why I'm here tonight, because a lot of you work and you're not able to get in on the daily runs. So that's what I'm here to help you do. So, Big Rig is in the house. So let's figure out what it is you need help with. I know Big Rig's T4, so maybe we should start off by just doing that. Let's just go to Durrell. Let's start running there. As people start to come in, we will figure out our future from there of how we can help. And Chumba might be coming in online, and then if he comes online, it may even free up more resources for us to do some things here. Welcome everyone, welcome. So yeah, this is really to help you guys that work. You're not able to get in on these runs. This is what you need right here. So let's get you some mythics. We've been averaging about 10 to 14 every hour. Now, that's during the day, so I usually don't stream at night. So let's see what our luck does on the PM. We had a lot of successful runs today. Yep, go ahead, Big Rig, not an issue. We have room for 2 more people. If you are a T4 and you're in seasonal, then you can definitely come in here. I'm using my Spiritborn instead of my other characters tonight, so we can make sure that you get through this stuff. Today I was using my my Barbarian, but I switched to this because I don't know what kind of group we're going to get here, so I want to make sure we can carry everybody through. We have 1 more spot open. I have everybody approved. Now, I know there's some people that need to do some pit. They wanted to get to T4. They were sitting at T1 or T2. When those people get on, give it a shout, and then I'll try to break away and we'll get that done. Or maybe Chumba will show up here online. He's a streamer as well, and he may help. So here we go. Okay. Oh, Donut Lords, he just came in a little late, and I know you're one of them that works too, bro. I'm sorry, man. Hopefully we'll be able to change up here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start it. Whoever's not here, don't worry. Whatever drops will still be on the ground when you get here. So here we go. Let's get it going. Let's see if we can make our luck happen at nighttime too. And real quick, before we get going too far, let me do this. Let's do this. Let's drink that. Let's hit that. And let's hit that. All right, here we go. Well, this morning he dropped a mythic on the second run. I think he did yesterday too, actually. Clean my glasses. Again, we're going to do this Sunday as well at 2 p.m. Got a Mythic? Climax got a Mythic? All right, perfect. So we're 5 minutes in. Not bad. We're going to do this Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern as well. And we'll also do whatever you guys need me to do. If you need pit runs, we'll do it. Usually Chumba does pit runs because he knows how much I hate pit runs, but yeah. We'll make sure. No, don't worry, Mal. It happens, man. I mean, a lot of people do die in here, especially early on. If you just got to get the right gear, get your glyphs leveled up, and it'll all come naturally. It just takes a while. But yeah, I feel you. That's why I always tell people, stand way back. All right, I gotta go to town. Just trying to get everybody up to a few things. One, we want to get you up to T4, Torment 4. One, and next I want to get you all guys with Mythics. Chumbo's been doing a big help trying to get people to that Torment 4 through the pit. Because he knows how much I hate the pit. Yeah, it happens. I mean, it's just that the way that earthquake happens. And also there's all types of damage going on here. There's poison, especially when Ping and Pang show up. The two little ads, they're throwing poison. There's just all kinds of stuff going on in here. Usually the only safest place, and even then is Gutsy, but it's usually like right back in here. And that's about it, right where the door is. The earthquake damage has gotten more, I think, especially since no longer, you guys, I don't know if any of you played at the beginning of the seasons, but in the beginning, this fight actually was, you would start the fight, you would drop the mats here, and Ping and Pang would show up here first, and you would fight them, then they would go underground, and then Darrell would come up. So the fight's changed a lot since the inception of the game. And I have no idea why they changed it and why they had no longer have Ping and Pang starting it. It's very strange. Because now, like this, you don't even see them. Which is why it was kind of cool that they actually started the fight, because at least you seen them. And you would fight them close range. You would stand. I always told people to stand against the wall so they didn't shoot you back. And you would just hit them as hard as you could, and then Darrell would come up from the ground. Night stream, Chumbo. Night stream. I know that there were people that wanted to be T4, that wanted to run through the pit, Chumba. I haven't seen any of them. Yeah, probably, Mel. I haven't seen any of them on yet. I've told them when they get on, yell, so we can figure out who needs it. But I did say that I would be on between 7 and 8, so maybe there'll be some stragglers coming in later. So I figured we'll just go ahead and start this, see if we can get some mythics dropping while we wait. No, we've already got one mythic dropped, or we were 5 minutes in. Now we're 9 minutes in, so let's see what happens. Awesome. Hopefully people will start needing it here. Shattered Vow, so there's another. Here, let's go to town. Big Rig just got Shattered Vow. That's awesome. Meow Meow says he's probably going to jump on here a little bit later after the kiddos and homework and stuff. All right. Yeah, I don't do too many nighttime streams ever. In fact, when I said my wife just got home from work, she was running late, and I'm like, I'm going live, and she's like, huh? Yep. Got you, Alex. Yeah, I'm normally on during the day, yeah. But I just, there were so many people that were asking for help, and a lot of them are at work. They just can't get in here on the day, so I'm like, let me see if I can get on tonight, help a few people out, see if we can get a little head start on the Sunday run. I'm great, Naomi. How are you? I'm great. I didn't see you today, Naomi. I was hoping everything was good with you. Oh, you started a new barb. Oh, okay. Awesome. Have you guys gone to your YouTube channel and done a search for the Path of Exile 2 trailer? Oh my goodness. It is, I'm telling you, your jaw is going to drop. It's going to be so incredible. Another mythic. There we go. We got what? 4 mythics now in 12. No, 3 mythics. 3 mythics in 12 minutes. That's what it's all about here. You went and looked at it? There's a whole user's guide right now already published by, and it's on the Path of Exile page, and they walk you through, and they have a whole section on the skill, and the guy immediately says, I know it's very intimidating when you look at it. He says the same thing I always tell you guys, and he says, but here's how easy it is, and he walks you through the whole thing, and I was like, man, that's a good video. I'm actually thinking I should make a video of that video so people can see it, because he covers so many areas and he covers the basics, which is what so many people need. Yeah, the PoE graphics. Oh my goodness. And some of the new classes, they've got that one now called the Chrono, and it can go back in time. So you can be wiping out parties, bam, 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 and then go back in time. Just wipe out any that were stragglers that you speed ran through. Oh my God, it looks like a game changer. It's something that I've never seen in any other game. Absolutely cool. I'm so looking forward to it. I am. I'm really psyched about it. The graphics are just incredible, and it is going to be free if you wait till the new year, or if you want to play it early on December 6th, then you got to pay $30, and that's just how Path of Exile have always done it. They're like, hey, if you want to play early, pay us $30. If you want to wait until it's free, you can wait until the new year, and it'll be free. Firebolt Source, yeah, I got a Firebolt Source, Alex. I love it. I really like him. He's pretty cool. Problem is I think his glyphs are only like 660, maybe. So he's not as strong as he needs to be. Him and my druid, both him and my druid. I should be able to see your build now. Yeah, if I look at it. I have to do it this way though. I noticed there's been some kind of buggies going on here. That's gonna be a fun build to play. You're probably farming some specific gear right now, huh? Got your glyphs just about done, Alex? Embarrass. Embrace. Embrose. Emberose. Yeah, I have no imagination. I named mine Maid Druid or 6. Like, this is season 6, so 6 Druid, 6 Barb. I delete them so it's, you know, because I always have to delete them to make room for more characters, so. Here, let me. Quill Volley builds. Gosh, there's so many of them out there, bro. I do have one. If you go to Mobalytics and search for Made Biker's Quill Volley, you'll see my build is there. But it's only a finished build. There is no leveling in it. There's no, it's just, here it is with, you know, completed. The Quill Volley, you said you're at Paragon 226. The Quill Volley's damage is key to a couple things. Okay, let me show you real fast. All right, so here you want to make sure this get is the best sucker you can get here. This Rod of Kepler. The next thing is this Ring of Midnight Sun, where it says you critically strike, you regain 40% of your vigor. If you want that 44% to be as high as you can get it. That's actually low right there, but I'm doing just fine without it. But you want that to be high, because if you don't have 240 vigor here, when you won't do damage. I mean, if it drops below, you won't do any damage. It's important to keep this up. You can see where mine's at 301, right? 301. It's important to keep that up as high as you can, or basically you're just flapping in the air. You're not doing any damage. So you need that to refresh with each time you do a critical hit, which is what this right here, the Ring of Midnight Sun, that's what that's given to you. But yeah, that's a pretty important piece. And you can see Alex is saying he uses Rob's off of D4 builds, which, you know, d4build.gg, and those are all Rob's builds. And actually, I think I have this build on D4 builds as well. Yeah, you want to do crit for sure, and that ring is a key, because as you read what that description on that ring is doing, it's actually refreshing your vigor, and you need your vigor always to be able to do any damage with the Quill Volley. If this vigor is like right now, if I go and try to damage something, I'm not going to damage anything, but as soon as I hit something, that thing's going to jump up to 301. Oh, my mix left. So we have room for another person. If somebody wants to join, you can come in. There is a spot. I know that what's his name was here and he tried. Let's see if I can get him in here. We'll do it that way, because I know he wanted to get in. Okay, there we go. Donut Lord is in. All right, so let's get all this done. So I know that Climax just left, and he said he got 2 mythics, so that's good. Yeah, I did not. I don't like many of the builds on Max Roll, to be honest with you, Michael. But I recommend Max Roll a lot because it's very easy for new players. It's pretty easy for them to follow along. But one thing I will say about Max Roll compared to some of the other sites is that Max Roll is really good about updating after patches. But I mean, I'm not a big fan of most of their builds. I've always made my own builds until the last 2 seasons. In the last 2 seasons, I just been I take a cookie cutter build and I tweak it and make it the way I want it. Greetings, Donut Lord. Good to see you, Ali. I don't play the Spiritborn unless I have to do like carry people. Like today, you guys saw me. I was playing my Barbarian. I don't really like the Spiritborn too much. I mean, it's easy. It's cake. I mean, that's why I don't like it. It's just like it's very easy. Okay, so Alexander is needing to run T4 unlock. I can, Alexander, but it's gonna have to be later because we're kind of committed into this for a while. So let us get these runs done and then we'll do something. Alexander's in the clan too, asking. Okay. I saw how high your dexterity is, bro. Your dexterity is through the roof. Oh, you got booted. I'm sorry, Climax. That sucks. Send him my gamer tag. He asked me for it when you ended your stream earlier. Hang on, let me do that real quick, guys. Summer. And all right, there we go. I gave him just a Chumbo 533. I don't know if that's what you wanted me to give him though or not. I have no idea. Huh? I think it was, maybe. Okay. Yeah, Spiritborn is just so OP. It's crazy. Yeah. I don't, like I said, I don't play the Spiritborn. If I'm playing where I want to have fun, I don't play it. Please give me his battle net. Shit, man. Am I like a... I think it's Chumba Wamba Pound 11104. I hope. We'll see. Guess we're gonna hear back if it's not. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I want to have fun, I'm playing my druid or I'm playing my barbarian or my sorcerer. I wanted to try the Spiritborn because it was brand new. 6 seasons, 5 seasons of the other stuff. I was ready for something new. And I really thought it was, I'm going to be honest with you. By day 3, my Spiritborn had mythics 100 geared up. And by day 4, I was running people through bosses to get them mythics. That's how easy I thought the Spiritborn was. I was kind of disappointed with that, but it is what it is. All right, here we go. Yeah, but I'm playing with viewers right now, Michael, and I also do have a clan, yes. But yeah, I'm playing with viewers. These are viewers right now that are in here with me. And I do this every day, but not normally at PM. I only do it during the day. But because so many people have jobs in real life, they can't hook up with me in the day. So I want to help them get some mythics here during, and I'm going to do this again Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Try to help those people that have to work. Ethereum, again, you can't. The problem with Ethereum is you're I don't know what level you are, but I think you need to go. You were a Torment 4, so you need to contact. Let me do this. Won't let me do that. Traffic that way. Yeah. That's Chumba. That's his BattleNet tag. Contact him. I hate running the pit, but I will run the pit if Chumba can't. You know, I will do it if he can't. I hate the pit. I really do. I've hated it since season 4 PTR. I'm not a pit guy at all. You just unlocked Torment 4. Okay, well, that's awesome. Problem is now my group is full. So again, just make sure we're friends. And I think you already did that. And when an opening comes, I call it out and I just tell people to join and they join. That's awesome, dude. Good job congratulations on getting your guy to 4. Awesome. Good job, bro. Chumba, it was Alexander is asking for, yes, Michael, please. Yes. Let me put it over here. Yes. You all want to get me as a friend because then it's easier for you to request to join. Absolutely. That's me. Let me put it over here for these guys. There you go. Yeah, you want to shoot me a friend request because then when I say, hey, we got an opening, you just go, bam, request to join, and you're in the party. And if you hesitate or if you say, can I join? It'll be too late. Trust me. Trust me. What do you mean my sound is off? My sound's not off. My sound's only off with you, bro. Yeah, my sound's only off with you. Oh shit, I started it. I am live right now, Alexander, yes. Full. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That sound glitch is back? Man, Blizzard has got to get their shit fixed. That's getting ridiculous, man. Let's do this. One of the things that Blizzard is now saying that you have to do if you're using an RTX, and I even swapped down to my lower RTX board to my 4060 instead of my 4080, and my 4080 is in my other card, is do that. And there we go. Now there we go. So, and you can change it back, but it's supposed to affect that sound glitch, the bleed that they're having, the memory leak. And it seems to have been working for me for a while. I don't know if it's going to work now. Let's see. I am going to play Path of Exile 2 for sure. Yes. For sure. I'm so looking forward to it. I played Path of Exile, so I'm really looking forward to Path of Exile 2. We streamed Path of Exile. Yeah, there's a video out right now on YouTube. If you go to Path of Exile's page, I think it's actually Path of Exile 2's page, YouTube page. They have this video. It's so good, and it walks you through so you can learn the game ahead of time before the release. And it explains that tree that everybody is so intimidated about. The way he explains this is very similar to the way I used to explain it to most people that asked. I really recommend people watch it. It's a good video and it shows you some really good play and some of the new classes that you're going to see. They got this new class called a Krona. The Krona can go back in time. So you can damage, shoot, go back in time, come back, damage. It looked very cool. I really liked it. And with some bosses, within the way PoE does things, I can see where that might be really, really a good skill. I can tell you the PoE 1, the campaign, the beginning is kind of slow until you get to, kind of like Diablo, really. I mean, until you get to about level 20 to 30-ish, it's kind of boring. I mean, that's my opinion anyway. Or maybe it's just because I've done it so many times. Oh, full. Yeah, it's a tree. Yeah, it's a big tree, and he kind of goes over it in the video with you about your class will start here, but if let's say you want to make your witch a shooter, you can do that by just going through the tree, taking one of the tree highways all the way across, go to that guy's tree area, take whatever skills you want over there, abilities. It's a pretty cool system. I think people, once they do one build, they'll realize how really simple it really is. And then how vast the game is. I mean, the game has so many different things to do. A lot. Yeah, I'm excited about it. The video alone is just breathtaking. When you watch the gameplay, it's just like, holy cow. But Grinding Gears really never disappoints. They have just done an incredible job. Yeah, I mean, I agree. They're not fixing the sound memory leak. I don't think they know how to fix the sound memory leak, to be honest. And it just gets worse and worse over time because that's how a memory leak works. But two things they've said change that fixes it, which is really weird, and that's go into your options and change a graphic setting. How that has anything to do with sound, I have no idea. But they say change the sound set, graphic setting, and then go back in the game. And so far, it seems to be working for me. Now I can go back and change that setting back to what it was the next time the leak starts happening again. And it just keeps going like a ping pong. You're going back and forth, changing it one way, then back the other. Just silly. Somebody, you should share your, Alex, you should share your affiliate link on TikTok, because people are on there asking where to get the mats from. You should share your affiliate link. I mean, people obviously, I mean, we're talking 1,000 mats for 90 cents. I mean, you might even want to share it on both TikTok and on Twitch, because it seems like a lot of people very interested in it. Yeah, I agree. It was kind of sad that they fixed the venom elixir immediately, but they can't fix the sound memory leak for a year. Okay, there's Alexander. There he is. Maybe he didn't see my message I was sending him. Huh. That's weird. Exactly, G-Bob. We can't have people having fun. in this game. So as soon as they found out we were, doink, took it away. So contradictory. They're such hypocrites because they said, we're only going to fix bugs if they're game breakers. If they're not game breakers, we're going to go till the end of the season before bugs get attended to. 3 days prior, they said that. When they said, we're not going to fix the Spiritborn, blah, blah, blah. Okay. No, it was longer than 3 days. So I'm take that back. It was a week. A week later, Anti-Venom is released. Everybody loves it. You got a line standing at the pit. People are actually enjoying the pit for the first time in the game. And they take it away less than 24 hours. Well, they don't take it away, but they pick away the ability. Yeah, it's just amazing. Oh my gosh, thank you for those diamonds, you guys. You guys are awesome. There's a mythic again. All right. Let's just see what it was real quick. Oh, the ring. Okay. Getting a lot of mythics day and night. Holy cow. I usually do these streams during the day. We average about 10 to 14 an hour. And we are at a good 8 right now, I think. And it's been 37 minutes. I'm hoping everybody's getting some. When people don't call it out, it's hard for me to know how many we're really getting. There you go. Chumba just posted that on. Yeah, I'm going to still do D4 too. I always do that. I mean, I've been doing D4 for 6 seasons now, and I do PoE every season. Every new season PoE comes out, I break away and I go create 1 or 2 characters there. I usually only do about 2 because the end game content is so much more fun and so much longer lasting that you can just do 1 character in PoE and you can play for a year. No, you won't because the season's going to end, but you know what I'm saying? You'll be busy the whole season because there's just so much to do. So much to do. Now, I don't know if that's going to be true in PoE 2. I'm basing it off of PoE 1, but it looks, when I look at some of the stuff that they're showing off right now, especially on their YouTube page, it looks real familiar and it looks real good. Yeah, Endless Atlas, bro. You can make that Atlas with the scarabs. Holy shit. Now, the one thing that I really noticed was a huge change for PoE. Huge. Was I saw that the most you can have now is a 2-gem gear. Now remember, you could make up to 6 links in PoE 1. 6-link gear was exactly what you were striving for in most cases, especially for like your weapon, like if you were using a bow, whatever, your chest piece. Now they're going to limit it to 2, which is really interesting. And you're going to have, there's a few tweaks to the game that I think is going to be very interesting. Some of the abilities now you can, I think it's going to be pretty cool. You just saw a video for yeah, send me that video if you could, bro. Because I was watching one today on the Path of Exile 2 channel, and he was walking through everything, and I wasn't really watching it. I was listening to it as I was doing stuff in the back, doing stuff that needed done. And I thought I heard him say 2-piece limit on gear was the highest point you could go on gear. And I'm like, what? 2 sockets only? I didn't replay it. I did nothing. I was busy. But it caught my attention right away. So yeah, I would love it. I would love to see that because I'm hoping they don't change that because that was one of the cool things about the game, I thought. But I'm sure if they did change it, there's probably something else they can do. Build fireball. I like my fireball source. I like him. My fireball sorcerer is very fun. Very fun to play. Yeah, I hope they keep the sockets ability up to 6. because normally the only 2 socket level pieces that are limited to that is, oh, it's really no. Let's see the boot. Oh, there we go. Another mythic. Shattered Vow is like what? The boot's gonna have 4. The weapon, most weapons are 6. Headpiece. I don't think there's any. Is there any 2? Belt is none. I don't think there was any. Something in me is thinking there was, but now I don't think there is. Oh, another one. What time it's Shattered Vow. Shattered Vow is a dropper, boy. That thing is dropping like crazy. It's just begging people to use it. It's like, please, please, please find a way to use me. But nobody is. I'm actually surprised because when you look at it, it looks like a pretty good piece, but Nesville, don't worry about it, bro. If you can't find it, I understand. I stumble upon stuff all the time that then 30 minutes later I want to see it again, and I'm like, God damn it, I can't know. I don't know where I found it at. Yeah, don't worry, bro. December 6th is right around the bend. We'll find out. And again, like I said, I was just listening to it. I really wasn't watching it for a while. When that part came on, I heard it, and I was like, huh? So I may have totally been listening or heard something totally wrong. Oh, you just sent it. Awesome, bro. I'll take a look at it. Good. I'm glad then. If you found it, that's awesome, because I'm glad to see 6 pieces still exist. I really was thinking, how are they going to do that change and still make it your character powerful enough? And I thought the gems must be really super powerful now then. But now it makes sense if they left it alone. Yeah, definitely play together. Yeah. I really like PoE. I like it a lot. I've got a lot of people right now that were my PoE followers that are hounding me. In fact, their exact words are, hey, it's mid-season. Aren't you usually leaving Diablo by now and playing PoE? And I'm like, guys, it's still King's March. I don't want to go play PoE King's March again. I already did 2 characters there. I've already done it all. I'm just like, why go back now when there's only 2 more weeks? Yeah, I saw that, and they did make, I didn't see it. I heard the part too that you can now go and get pieces like magic. You can get pieces broke now, and you can earn certain things, which you had to bring them to, and then there was an auction house, I heard. A lot of cool things. I only tuned in for the very beginning of what I wanted to actually watch was the gameplay. Everything else I just listened to. Of course, I obviously wasn't listening well enough. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You can salvage the things. Yeah. Very cool idea. Because some of those things are a pain in the ass to earn and get, man. So they kind of gave you away, kind of like Diablo 4, where you can make your own mythics. I like the way, you know, the Grinding Gear said, let's give people a different method to gain these items. Now, the other thing cool about Path of Exile is they have their own shop. I mean, they have their own store. You go to Path of Exile shop and, dude, you can buy everything. You can buy the gear. You can buy everything. Mats, you name it, they've got it. And always pretty cheap. I really like Path of Exile. I think it's a really good game considering that it's free. And granted, I know that a lot of people donate money by buying the stash tabs, which I did as well. I have all the tabs, and that carries over into the new one. So I've, you know, more than happy to pay money for a product like that because it is just so good. And you look at like when they do their seasons, how many bug fixes do you see? I mean, I don't see any. I mean, there are rarely, but like this, oh my God. Last Epoch was the same way. Very few bug fixes were necessary. Yeah, it does carry over. Everything you purchased in PoE carries over to PoE 2. It's tied to your login, is what they said. The other thing that's very cool that they made a point of talking about during the videos today, and I heard it, was, yeah, your stash tabs carry over, yeah, was that nothing is account bound except for gold, which is the one thing they made a point of saying it a couple times. And I was like, well, that's a direct rub to somebody that, we don't do this account bound mythics, or only can be used by only your one player or only your account. Everything is tradable on Path of Exile, which is a great feature. I love that. However, there's fewer, I guess I was going to say there's fewer, what you would compare, fewer uniques, but really there's quite a few uniques in Path of Exile too. I think they're way more powerful and way cooler than the ones in Diablo, but the first boss already, I saw the bell boss, and the very first boss already looks like a super fun fight. When you look at the trailer, I was like, holy cow. It looks like it's going to be such a fun fight. Right away, Act 1. I will say this about PoE. Yeah, yes, IGGM sells PoE stuff too, yes. I was never an Ascension fan. I never really liked the Ascension. I never liked it. I mean, I just didn't. I kind of thought, why are you having us do this? But I know it's kind of like their capstone. I mean, it is their capstone, but it just wasn't never very fun for me. And especially after you do it so many times, it's like, okay, go take a right, go left, kill this guy, walk over the bridge, go through here, run through the maze, and then click the plaque. So yeah, I got kind of tired of the Ascensions, and I know those are going to be in this new PoE 2. Yeah, right now IGGM is trying to buy tons of PoE stuff. They're already, asking people, because they know it's gonna go through the roof. When that game gets fully released in December or New Year, oh my gosh, this December 6th won't even have as many people, because they were smart and said, if you want to play early, you got to pay us $30. So they know it's going to be a big hit on their server right away. And so I think that was smart, but that's how they've always done it, really. And then if you wait for the full release, you can still pay for free. Or if you have spent more than $500 on the game over the last, since 2013 when it got released, then you automatically get everything. Which is really cool way that the company Grinding Gears rewards their people. They say, hey, if you've paid within the last 10 years over 500, I think it's $480 or whatever their limit was, maybe 500, then you get everything automatic. You get early release, you get, the whole 9 yards. And all your stuff you bought is carried over, no matter what it was. It's all carried over into the next season, into the new game. I think what PoE 2 is really going to do is it's going to open the genres. It's going to open a lot of developers' eyes, I hope. It may not. They may just ignore it. But you see some of just like this new innovative, this Krona, this new class Krona. Holy shit, man. That is the coolest idea, the coolest thing. And when they show it in the gameplay, I'm like, man, I am creating that for sure. That's the first character I'm creating. That thing is incredible. And I mean, the whole idea and premise of it, that it can go back in time and that you can go and do a whole, you can do a speed run through an entire dungeon and then go back in time and run back through it again and kill everything that you left over that didn't die. Such a cool. I mean, it's just you can shoot a whole bunch of arrows into the air and then zip, go back in time and then come back, you know, and then shoot a gun because or whatever it is you've got. It's just such a cool class. I'm really not interested in Diablo 2. I've heard everybody tell me how great it is, and I mean, I have no interest in it. I played Diablo 3. I liked it. It was cool, and I'm sure Diablo 2 I would like it too, but I'm kind of Diablo burned out, to be honest. I mean, from what I've understood talking to people about Diablo 2, it's the same with no endgame content. I mean, it's the same 1, 2, 4 boss kills, and that's what Diablo, I think, is lacking in his endgame. And that's where I think PoE just blows them away. Last Epoch blows them away. Last Epoch has the monolith for endgame. The monolith is a blast. It's so fun. But, I mean, it's really to each their own. Everybody likes and dislikes certain things. So, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, but again, every Diablo game is bosses, bosses, bosses. It's just 1, 2, 4, you know, and I say that because usually you've killed the boss on hit 3. So I always joke and say it's 1, 2, 4. And I've heard that that's the same in Diablo 2. It's really kind of the same concept. Whereas, do you have boss fights in PoE as the end game? Yes, but you're running it with maybe maps and you're using scarabs to adjust the maps and run the bosses you want, run the mobs you want. You've also got heist. You've got, I don't know, man, so much. Well, now with King's March, you've got that as well, but that's really not much end game, to be honest. I don't know. I wasn't a big. I liked the Last Epoch, but I wouldn't say I was a big fan of Last Epoch. I will say they did have a good end game, but I did not like some of the other things they do with their game. And I only did one season of it, and then I've never gone back. I mean, I did, I think 3 characters through Last Epoch's first season, and it was fun, but there were a couple aspects that I thought was really stupid, like locking certain things behind their really crappy dungeons. All right, Rexar, take care. I'm glad you were able to join us. We're going to have an opening here real soon, guys. Rexar's going to leave, so be prepared. You're welcome, bro. Okay, so we have an opening right now if you want to join. Here we go. Group is full. So I was hoping there was going to be more people that needed to get to T4, but oh, that's no, yeah, we just filled. Yeah, bro, you just gotta jump on it, bro. When I say there's an opening, just do a request to join. Don't even ask, just bam, hit request to join. Because it's like this, it does come in quick. And we do cycle through quite a few players, which is good. But yeah, it feels fast, man. I'm sorry. You made 26 bucks from your affiliate link. That ain't bad, bro. I just did a big order a couple days ago. Maybe it was yesterday. Or was it this morning? I don't know, man. I'm old, bro. Back to a sorcerer for Alexander. Try to get these guys some mythics. I hope that Donut Lord Ollie is getting something. Me and Ollie, we used to play a long time ago, man. Years ago. Well, I was first streaming and he was, I think it was during COVID, he was streaming. We were getting together and doing division runs, and man, we were having a blast. He doesn't even get out of the hole. It's a lot slower with my blizzard when it's a party. If it's by myself, my blizzard's fast. But if it's a party of 4 with my blizzard and there's no spiritborn, if it's just like me and 3 other people that are a little bit low skilled, or not low skilled but low geared, it takes my barbarian maybe 5 seconds. This is happening in like millisecond, but yeah, my barbarian takes a little bit longer.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
We did an experiment today where everybody that wasn't a spiritborn stood back here, and we let the spiritborn just solo, and bam, it was like, you don't need anything else. All you need is 1 spiritborn, and it's over. No, Big Rig, you're good, bro. You're big. You're big. You're big. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Stay right where you're at. You're good. You're good. You got 2 shattered vows. That ain't shit. You need to get some gear, my friend. 2 shattered vows is just 2 sparks. Yeah, no, you're good, man. Awesome, Chumba. I think you're in the same spot I am, Chumba. You're kind of trying to hang on to Diablo 4, the season 6, and yet Blizzard is making it tough for us to hang on, to be honest. I feel you. Like I said, that's why I'm waiting for the PoE too, because I'm just to the point now where it's time for me to make a jump. We'll come back at season 7. If we burn through PoE 2 fast enough, which I doubt, because it's going to be new, it's not going to be the same way my old techniques aren't going to work. But if I was to burn through it fast enough, I would come back here and run people through some more stuff at the end of the season. But I think Path of Exile 2 is going to keep me busy. I don't think I'll be burning through it super quick. I know, man. I know. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Blizzard has so many opportunities right now in this game. So many. And it appears as though they just purposely ignore them. I mean, I know that's not what they're doing, but it just seems like, what are you guys doing? Everybody thought they got the hint after season 3. You know, after season 3 was so terrible, you know, and everybody left the game, and you know, then they did such a good job with season 4 and 5, and then they kind of dropped the ball here. Now, don't get me wrong, they did do some good things with this season, and it is a beginning of a future, hopefully. I mean, like I said, there's opportunity, but they really got to concentrate on endgame, man. They need some type of endgame. And even simple changes, the very simplest of make Lilith drop something that's worthwhile. So people will go back and kill Lilith. Right now, nobody goes, I mean, I don't know. I don't. I haven't killed Lilith since season 3. Because there's just no reason. And the only reason I killed her in season 2 and 3 was because people asked me to run them through it. Which I wish they would do that. To me, that's a simple fix. It's the cover of your game. Anthony, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. It's the cover of your game. You know, Lilith is your face. You should be making that chick drop the baddest thing in the game. You just started Last Epoch, Kurt. Last Epoch, it's a fun game. The only thing, I'm just going to warn you, bro. I'm going to do a little spoiler for you. The monolith is so fun. It's so cool. The thing that pissed me off, though, I'll be honest with you, is I got all my gear. I had everything where I wanted it. Everything was perfect, bro. And then I needed to do this one upgrade. You'll get to it. And the only way you could do that upgrade was you had to go run that freaking dungeon for each and every piece of equipment. And I hate their dungeons. I hated them. Now, maybe they changed them since season 1, but they're like these mazes that you have to run through just to get to the dungeon. And God forbid if the boss kills you. You gotta go all the way back and go all the way back through all that bullshit maze and everything. And I'm like, really? I like the Last Epoch, the game, and I like the monolith. I like the fact that loot filter is built right in. And how about that cool little thing in the bag right there with the anvil that you can break something on the fly? I mean, that's a lot of stuff that PoE, the Grinding Gears, said they were stealing those ideas. They're like, these are good ideas. You know, it was a compliment to that Last Epoch development team that, hey, these are good things. We're going to take these and we're going to add it to PoE too. Yeah, Last Epoch is a fun game. It's a good go-to game too for anybody that's just looking for, man, I need a break from Diablo. Give me something else to do. Last Epoch was very easy to learn. Pretty fun game. Like I said, I had a blast until I wanted to do a special upgrade and I can't remember what the hell it was at this point. And it wouldn't let me do it without running that dungeon for each and every single piece. And I was like, and multiple times for each piece. And I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it. I did it like maybe 4 times and went, okay, I'm done. I'm not doing this again. Yeah, until PoE. Yep. I feel you, bro. I feel you. And I really, normally, you know, like I said, I have a whole bunch of people that are whispering me and sending me messages and saying, how come you haven't left yet? They're all my PoE guys that were following me. They're like, you usually leave by now in the mid-season and you're playing PoE. Where are you? How come you're not playing PoE? And I'm like, man, I already did the King's March season. I don't want to go back and do it again with with just only a few weeks left. It's like, doesn't make sense. So I'm just gonna like ride it out here, try to help as many people as I can, because at least this for me is end game content. Me being able to help others and get them stuff, I'm like, okay, I enjoy doing this. This is fun. But it has been a struggle. Like me and Chumbo were just saying, it has been a struggle that Blizzard has not been more friendly to their player base. I mean, a prime example is the anti-venom elixir that was just released and how so many people were having fun with it. And yet they won't fix anything else, but they'll fix that within, 18 hours. It was fixed. And people loved it. People were having so much fun. Why would you do that? It's just too bad. They've missed a lot of opportunities. And again, I'm just going to say this name out there, and I want you all to Google it, and I want you to learn from it. So Google Rod Ferguson. Yeah, let's go to town. I got to go to town. Google Rod Ferguson. He is the new manager of Diablo. He's been in charge of all of Diablo. Just go Google him. I'm not going to say anything else. Just go Google him. And then everything that's going on might make sense to you. Because I will say this, because I don't like the guy. He's a franchise killer, man. Every game he's been involved in died. And it died with him. There you go. Here, perdition for Donut Lord. That's a good piece, Donut Lord. Good job. Yeah, go Google Rod Ferguson and you'll see why. And maybe you'll understand why this path is the way it is right now. You know what I mean? You know him, yeah, yep. Well, yeah, if you played some games, you definitely know what he did to those games. And I used to play a couple of the games that, not a couple, a few more than a couple. And he got involved and killed them. I mean, literally, I thought it was a joke when Blizzard announced that they hired him. Because I was like, what resume were you looking at? What? How this guy all of a sudden he was disappeared for a long time. Now all of a sudden he pops back up in charge of Diablo? I'm like, what? Who had that idea? So yeah, I mean, like I said, you can Google him and it'll show you all his data and what he's been involved in. And I just don't like him because it seemed like the games that I really enjoyed, he would get involved in it and then they would just be gone. The players were left and everybody left and he just broke them. So I like to pick on him. It's probably not his fault to begin with, but because he's there, I'm going to pick on him. It's just, it is. Yep. The tanker. Exactly, Logan. I mean, but I play both now, so I play both, but I play both for different reasons. I mean, I played Last Step Out for a different reason, played this for a different reason, played PoE for a different reason. I play Lost Ark. I used to stream Lost Ark. I don't anymore, but I still play it. Yeah, I don't know. PoE 2 is going to be a game changer, but it's not going to change stubbornness. You know, I mean, if you're just stubborn and not listening, not seeing opportunities that lie in front of you, then yeah, you're destined to fail. It's just, that's the way it is. I watch that campfire chat now and it just seems like, what the fuck clown show is this? I mean, how did it get to this point? It's just, it's gotten bad. New to yeah, I'll always play D4. Me too. I'll always come back and play. Like, I'll come back and do season 7. I'll do season 8. I'll keep playing no matter what. I'll keep doing my other games like I do. And I'll stream. I only stream this and Path of Exile now. I don't do the multiple gaming anymore. It's just, it hurts the algorithm too much on YouTube and a few other places. So now I've just stuck to just 2 games that I stream. But I do play a lot of other games, actually. Yeah, a lot of people are playing Eternal, bro. A lot of people are playing Eternal. Legendary loot. Legendary loot's just you're gonna get a lot of it by just go run Helltide. You know, Helltide's gonna give you, you know, this is, now if you're talking about this unique loot, that's what every boss is dropping now, is unique and mythic. Yeah, I agree with you, Chumbo. That is part of the problem with what's going on with Blizzard right now is, I don't know. It was very hypocritical of them to do the anti-venom, the venom elixir fix when they had just said we weren't going to fix any bugs unless they were game-breaking bugs. So everybody loved that elixir, man. They loved it. There's so many people pissed off about that. And the funniest part about it is it worked towards their favor. The thing that Blizzard wanted to do this season was they wanted to force people back into the pit. Because like last season, I had 5 characters and I didn't run the pit once. I ran the Inferno Horde. That's it. So their big goal, they looked at that data and they realized, and so their big goal was to get you back in the pit. So they did. They forced you into the pit now to run the glyphs. But what they didn't want is they didn't want you to go to drink a venom and then go and run 150 pit, which you couldn't even do right away anyway, because you had to go up and little segments, you know, like if you did a pit 100, that would free up to 105, then you would do a 105, that would free up to a 109 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So their whole logic made no sense. It was like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. You made it fun for everybody and you decided no. What band lords? I'll show you here. Okay, so my is a 3. It's a 3 GA piece. Most of mine, like that one's not. You know, and then all of these are 1s, of course. It's 3 GAs and 4 GAs are rarer than mythics. We were talking about that today when we were streaming. 3 GA and 4 GA. But I can get mythics all day long, man. We'll drop 14 mythics in an hour, but 1 4 GA in, you know, 2 months. It's like, really? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Wouldn't you want the mythics to be harder to get than the GAs? But I guess it's working because everybody's farming for GAs like crazy, I guess. I would think you'd want it to be the opposite, because you can go to IGGM and buy a 4 GA piece if you really wanted to. I'm not saying it's going to be cheap or anything, and I mean, but I'm saying you could, but you can't go buy a 4 GA mythic. You can't buy a mythic anywhere. So to me, you would have wanted to make the 3 and 4 GA unique gear easier to get than a 1 or even 2 GA mythic, but. And then don't even talk about a 3 or 4 GA mythic. Holy cow. Those are even really hard to get. Yeah, it's very hard. Very, very hard, Andrew. Fireball Sorcerer, you really want to have. I'm trying to think of my build. I don't have it at the top of my head. But I do have my notes. Let me see what I did for my Fireball Sorcerer. Oh, maybe I don't have it. Let's see. Let me look here if I can find on my notes here what I did. Hang tight, guys. I'm sorry. I just want to look something up real quick, see if I can. I don't know where my notes are, though. So maybe I can't help. Why do I not see my notes for it? Huh. I don't see it. All right, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead. Keep going. Sorry. Can't find my notes. I was gonna put it to build on over at Mobility. I mean, I'm sorry, over at D4 builds and Mobilytics, and I can't find it now. I put my notes somewhere because I was going to use it. Yeah, it's always a challenge going by yourself. That's why I stopped doing it on season 5, because people told me, my followers told me they were sick of watching me redo my, there it is. They were tired of me redoing my Paragon board 7 times in one stream. Because when I was doing my own builds for, you know, what, 4 seasons. And so I would run that guy and test him and test him and test him. And back then you didn't have the training grounds. So it was go in a dungeon, run. Oh shit, go find a safe place, make some changes to my Paragon board, run a little bit more of the dungeon, test it. I had a couple of viewers tell me, dude, how many times you can do your Paragon board? I'm like, bro, I'm making a build. What do you want me to do? They're like, well, I don't want to watch it anymore. Yeah, I tried to start doing mine off stream too, because people were just getting sick of it. I don't blame them. So on my fireball, I'll tell you what I did, whether or not it's something you want to play with or not. But I can tell you that I used the Ring of Starless Skies and Tal Rasha, the iridescent loop ring, and I did the Perdition piece, False Shroud, and then the gloves of the Illuminator were pretty important. And and Rakkanos Wake, because Rakkanos Wake helped me with resistance. And then the Staff of Endless Rage for my weapon. But there's so many options there and choices you could do, bro. You were told the same thing on your stream. Yeah, people, I understand, you know, making builds. I think it's cool doing it, but people don't agree. I get real bored with it, and they let you know that, hey, stop streaming that shit. I don't want to. I want to watch you kill stuff. Like, all right, okay, I got you. I feel you. How do you get mythics? Mythics are what we're doing right now. You have to run these bosses, whether you be at Torment 1, 2, 3, or 4. You have to go run these bosses, and the bosses are what's dropping mythics. Yesterday, we had a couple drops from Grigori. Mythics dropped actually right away. He was dropping really good yesterday. But Durrell is usually the best spot. A lot of people will tell you that Andario is good. I've never had that much luck with Andario, and he's not very efficient, just because he can't interrupt his first phase. But Shane, yeah, that's how you do it. So, like, I have people come in and join me so I can help them get mythics. So you would want to send Made Biker Pound 1605 request, a friend request. I accept it. When I say, hey, we have an opening, you do a request to join. Now, keep in mind, I normally only stream during the day. This is a special PM stream trying to help some people out that needed it. And it's funny because today we were talking, I thought most of the people needed pit runs, but none of those guys are here. I mean, they probably had life, you know, life got them busy. You'll figure it out, Chumba. It takes a lot of, when you're doing your own builds, it takes a lot of testing. It takes a lot of Paragon board changes. It takes a lot of, now I think it might be a little bit easier because once you have, you know, one of your characters at, let's say 280, and I know your Paragon's way higher than that probably. You might even be at 300 by now. I think, there we go, another mythic. I think that makes it easier. Because now you can really play around. Okay, we got the Herald. You can really play around and you can grab nearly every node. You know what I'm saying? So you can really test. The biggest test is going to be gear. What's going to sync up with your Paragon and make it work. Yeah, so 280 Paragon lets you really grab a good 80% of the nodes that are on the boards. Then it's just a matter of putting it all together with the right gear. So Sauce here, Torment 3, slowing down on pits and tides on everything. Yeah, bro. Join up with us on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, bro. Let's run you through that pit. Let's get you to Torment 4. Let's get you doing these, man. Let's get you doing them, Sauce. We got, last Sunday, me and Chumbo were so busy. He was running people through pits and running people through bosses in between the pits. And I was running people through bosses. So, awesome. You might have it. I probably approved it. But if not, again, just to make sure. That's me. Oh, and we've been very successful gearing people up, man. Like I said, 10 to 14 drops an hour. We've already hit, you know, 10 in this first hour here. Now we're in an hour and a half. We're doing really good. There we go. Friend request. Got it. See, that way you're, and again, guys, never ever ask me, hey, can I join when I say there's a spot open? Because that question right there, you just wasted however many seconds that was, and somebody else already jumped on it and hit request to join. So when I say there's an opening, you just got to bam, hit that request to join and come in. And we do go, I know it seems like, oh man, they never changed. Yeah, we do. We do. We've gone through already one, two. I know that two people have already cycled through, and we've had others request that, hey, if you need me to, I can leave. But it's been a pretty slow night actually. So it's been like, okay, let's just grab as many as we can for these guys. WD4 unlock. That's just annoying. Yeah, it is. I like the capstone way it was before, but all right, Donor Lord's got to go. He's buzzing. Good job, Donor Lord. I know you got some stuff. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. So we have a spot open right now. Right now. So right now you do a request to join, and you're in. It's very fast. Now I normally don't stream at night, so I'm just gonna give a big heads up right now and tell you all that I'm probably only gonna be on for another 40 minutes. I'm probably only gonna stream total for like 2 hours tonight. There we go. Now we're full. Awesome. You know, but hey, 40 minutes could be another 6 drops. Yeah, Andre, I'm only gonna be on for probably another 40 minutes or so, bro. But I am doing this again Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And then we do it every day. There's another mythic. We do it it's the ring. That's the second ring we got today. We do this every day at 11 a.m. Eastern time as well. All right, so man, we're just getting a lot of drops here, guys. It continues. So yeah, please, you know, send me a friend request. Get in on these when you can. Joe, there's not a lot new with Diablo 4. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Season 6 is definitely new. They really changed things around totally. Really mixed things up. But as far as like end game content, things like that, they have not improved. It is. Don't worry, Astria. Sometimes it takes a long time. I've had a lot of people tell me my luck is bad. In fact, I had a young man today contact me in YouTube that said, hey, right before you logged off on the last 2 runs, he had a drop, 2 drops. And he was like, thank you. But he was dry for the entire, 2 hours until right at the end, the last 2 runs, he got 2. Steven, I wouldn't buy it either, honestly. I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I play it and I enjoy it, but I enjoy it for a different reason. I'm really, I enjoy Path of Exile. I enjoy Last Epoch. I just think unless you're getting this game, which I think it is on sale right now, then maybe it's worth it. But I definitely wouldn't pay the price that I paid a year ago, which was over $100. And like an idiot, I bought the DLC. So, just saying. Yeah, Incinerate is good. Yep. For sure. So, it sounds like you're messing still with skill points then. Is that where you're at? Or are you playing with the nodes? With Paragon? Boy, I didn't think the DLC was very fun. I think the campaign was not very fun at all. I mean, it does open up a new area and it does give you some new things, which is kind of cool. I will admit that they did, like Undercity and the Den and, the raid to Citadel is part of that DLC. But if you're buying the DLC because you want a cool story or whatever, that is not going to be the case. The story was very kind of disappointing and again, it kind of went, how is this Diablo again? Where's Diablo? Where? Oh, what world have we just now transferred to? And now we're kind of shifted over to Mephisto, and it's kind of crazy, but some people love it. I thought it was really kind of dry, but I'll show you. Here, let me do it. It's easier to show you. Let's do this. But it does open up this whole area of the map, all this new area with the DLC. And that then gives you here the Citadel, which is the raid. It gives you the Undercity. It gives you, what am I looking for? It gives you the Den, which is here. So there is some things that they did give you with that DLC, which is kind of cool. And you get ruins. But don't you get the ruins if you didn't buy the DLC, or no? Really? I thought that's interesting. Huh. I thought that was just part of the season 6. I don't know, because I own the DLC, so yeah, I didn't know that was DLC related only. That's interesting. And they have fixed some ruins. I was a complainer of the ruins during the PTR, and during this season I was complaining how they weren't working right, and they have fixed a lot of them now. Seems like a lot of them are doing pretty good.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I think the DLC, in fact, I know the DLC's got 20% off right now on Battle.net. The DLC is at 20% or 25% or 20. It's one of those two. They're trying to get rid of it. Not get rid of it, they're trying to get sales. I mean, I'm sure it hasn't been as good as what they hoped.
The forge is ready for whatever you need. Listen, the forge is always hot.
14 points in Incinerate. Okay, well then you're good. You're good. I think the one thing that I added to my fire sorcerer was I added ice blades. My fireball sorcerer, I added ice blades, and it helped a lot. Only because of the tempering with the chance to freeze, 2-second chance to freeze. That helped a lot. It helped a lot with the crowd control. I'm glad you got in here, bro. I'm glad we do. I try to get so many people through these. My goal is that everybody walks away with mythics. I failed twice. Do I suggest what is a big rig? What do I suggest? Oh, we got another one, another mythic. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Got another one. Alexander got another one. Or I got another one. Yeah. Yeah, they're dropping like crazy. I mean, day and night. Mythics are so easy. They've just made it so easy. But you have to be patient, and the problem with being patient is it costs mats. Oops. Hence the reason why you guys see I use Chumba's IGGM affiliate link. And you get 1,000 mats for 90 cents. And, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be very transparent right now, all right? So many of you people have contacted me in whispers and in chat and in mail and in comments and told me thank you, thank you, thank you. I know that you spend money for mats and blah 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 and all these things, and I appreciate all that. But just so you know, you guys buy my mats. So like right now, I got 325 diamonds in TikTok. Is that a lot of money? Absolutely not. But does that buy mats? Absolutely does. And that doesn't include the money I make off of YouTube. It doesn't include the money I make off of Facebook. It doesn't include the money that I make off of Twitch. So for me to buy mats and use it for you guys is the best way that I feel is. What did I do, man? I went all the way back here and didn't even do it. It's the best. Oh, because I'm out of room for that. It's the best way for me to spend the money that it goes towards you guys. What's up, Zune? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What mythics should you make? Well, that's the other question I forgot to ask you guys. Who needs ruins and what ruins in my group? Because I can trade with you if you're in my group. It's very simple. Very, very easy. You tell me what you need, because look, I have everything go one. I gave a bunch of them away today during the stream to the group, to the party members. What do you guys need to make a mythic? How does that work? What do you mean, how does that work? So to make a mythic, is that what you're asking? How do you make a mythic? So you would come here. Let me show you. Let's just do it real fast. You would come to the blacksmith, right? You're going to come to... I went to the wrong place. I'm an idiot. Sorry. I got to go all the way over. Right up there. Yeah, you have to get the expansion done to do ruins. I didn't know that they tied it to that. It's interesting. Okay, so you go to the alchemist, right? And I'm still not at the right place. What am I doing? See, I never make mythics. I never, ever do. I've never needed to. I've always gotten everything I needed. It's at the blacksmith. I'm such a dumbass. Or the gem maker. The gem maker. And there is none here, is there? Oh, right there. All right. Duh. Okay, so you go here. You would say, I'm still not at the right place again. Harlequin helm. So let's see. All right, mythic uniques right here at the blacksmith. Right here. Go here. That's gonna do the cash. Why the fuck am I not seeing it, man? Why am I? Just because I never do it, ever. What would you recommend for your character? Let me go. Let's take expansion. Oh, that's right. You can't. So you can't make mythics because you can't get the ruins. Let me look here, Big Rig. You are making a. If it was me, I would do this. Let's go. So many pieces you could use, yeah. I would go either with the Shroud of Death is really, really good piece. The Ring of Starless Skies is another really, really good. Oh, no, not for this build. No, Ring of Midnight Sun. I'm sorry. I would do, yeah, Harlequin Crest, the Shaco. I would do Harlequin Crest. Maybe the Shroud here. One of those two pieces is probably going to do you great. Either one, actually. Either one of those pieces will do you good. All right, let's go. I'm sorry. So if you guys need some ruins, tell me and I will grab them and give them to you. If you're in my group, you tell me. And I will definitely make sure you have them. Either one of those pieces, you're probably in the end, Big Rig, you're going to want both of those pieces. So whichever one you do, I can tell you that The Shroud of Death is going to increase your damage probably, but the Harlequin Crest is going to do the same thing just because of the way it's going to give you the damage reduction and the cooldown reduction. So it's not gonna. It's really what do you need? Because Harlequin Crest is going to give you really good cooldown reduction. It's going to absorb some of your damage for you, and then the Shroud of Death is actually going to increase your damage. Although they fixed that, they did fix it, so it's not as much of a gain, but it still is a gain. Can you trade sparks? No, I wish you could, but you can use it, and all of your alts can use it. So it's account bound. So in other words, the same is true with your mythic. Your mythic can be shared to all your alts, and they can all share it. You can, after you get done using it, you can put it in your stash bag. Your alt can go pick it up and use it. You can. That's why I tell people run these and farm a lot of mythics, because if you have alts, you're going to need a lot of mythics. It sounds like DeGraw is gonna help him, Chumba. I think that's what I think. DeGraw is who's gonna help him. Well, Astria, I don't know what you need. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know, because each mythic takes a special certain. I don't know which ones, bro. I have no idea. I just know that I have a bunch of them, and
That looks worn. I can fix it.
yeah, I don't know, Alexander. You're talking about the real D McGraw or whatever his name was, Harlequin Crest. There you go. You got it, Aetherian. Good job, bro. See, you said your luck was bad. Told you. Just be patient. Told you. Be patient. It's hard, but it works. You can use ruins to craft mythic gear. Yes. You have to have certain out of there's three, each piece of mythic gear has its own unique 3 different ruins that you have to have, like 5 or 6 of each one, and then you have to have 2 sparks. So that means, like, when people get these shattered vows, a lot of times they get disappointed, and I'm like, hey, that's a spark. Break it, use your ruins, and go make what you want, because that's the other one, the melted Seelig amulet. It's really kind of a worthless amulet, but it's a spark. And it's like, hey, you break it, you use your ruins, go make yourself your own mythic. But you have to have the DLC to use ruins. I didn't know that because I owned the DLC. I wasn't sure if they had made that part of season 6 or not, and it sounds like it is not. People are telling me in chat that it is not. Which sucks, because that means those people can't make mythics. It's kind of weird. But they can do the random mythics at the blacksmith, I bet. I'll bet you that one's still available, and I think that one costs 4 sparks. You can go to the blacksmith, and he'll create a random mythic for 4 sparks. Ooh, you stood right underneath him. I've had that happen, bro. You stand right underneath of him, and he pops, and you're dead. Right underneath you, bro. It hurts. 2 spark. Oh, it costs 50 million. That's what it is. Okay. 2 sparks and 50 million gold. All right. I couldn't, I mean, I just never do it. So I don't know what it is, to be honest. I just know it's there. I'm sure people think 50 million gold's a lot, but if they just go run Infernal Hordes and just do even like a wave 8, do that, you're probably going to get real close to 50 million after just a couple runs. But I haven't done that. That used to be my technique in season 5. That's how I got all that freaking gold. But this season I haven't needed to do it. $87 billion. I don't know what I have right now. 855. What is that? Million. That's million. I had 55 billion in season 5. I had a lot of gold. That was the only thing I farmed was gold. And then I bought all my mats in the trade. Got a mythic. Awesome. That's great. That is great. Everybody's getting stuff. We've had people already leave the group with stuff. So we've had a successful night already. We're going to do this again Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So join me, guys. Let's get yourselves totally geared up. Get your alts geared up. Just start stockpiling mythics in your bags. And trust me, it's possible. It is not a hard thing to get mythics. Jacob, I use Chumba's affiliate link at IGGM. You can buy 1,000 bats for 90 cents. And just to make sure everybody is aware that not at this last one, but the prior campfire chat at the answering questions by users who were asking questions, they were asked, the developers were asked, how do they feel about, well, somebody was actually being a Karen and crying and bitching about people buying mats. And the developers laughed and said, we don't care. They're like, the only issue we have is duping items, which they claim they fixed, but other people have claimed they haven't. So I don't know. But yeah, I use IGGM, and 90 cents, you'll have 1,000 mats. They deliver it in person. Also, they'll buy mats from you with real money. They'll give you real cash for real mats. If you get a 4GA piece, they will buy it from you for good cash. They want farmers. Yep, Alex just put it on there. Made biker pound 1605. Yeah, it was funny, Big Rig. I was watching the campfire chat, and some person at the end asked, "What are you gonna do about people that are buying mats outside of the game?" And the developer's like, "Well, what do you want us to do?" We openly support all of that trading and commerce. It's fine. And I thought, good, little freaking Karen. Got it, Nesville. But yeah, I use IGGM, and it's really cool. What I like about it is, like I said, first of all, it's very efficient. I ain't spending my time doing nothing but farming mythics. And second of all, like I said, it's 1,000 mats for like 90 cents. And they come in the game, they send you an invite, you join their party, they give it to you, or they throw it on the floor, whatever. You pick up the items, they leave. That's it. And if you have items that you want to sell to them, you contact them, they make you an offer. You either accept it or you don't. And then if you do accept it, they'll come in game. You know, first the money will get transferred. They'll come in the game and you'll give them the product. And it's very cool service. I wished I would have known about it a long time ago. I got turned on to it just this season, and I'm like, what a dummy I was. Because farming is very inefficient, guys. In this game, holy cow. What's up, Burnsy? Good to see you, man. Yeah, getting rid of buying mats would be really dumb of them. Absolutely. Really dumb. But it's Blizzard. So, well, we gotta be careful. Blizzard is Blizzard, and all of a sudden they can change their mind at the drop of a hat. You know, it's just the way the Blizzard. I mean, look what they did with this elixir. Same thing. Oh, we're not gonna fix anything unless it's broken and it breaks the game. What's up, Red Bull? Good to see you, man. Let me reply to him. He's probably. Okay. Always hard for you to do all these things at one time. Thank you, Burnsy. Thank you, bro. Thank you for those diamonds as well, Burnsy. Boy, I could share you guys some stories about me and Burnsy. It's Burnsy on TikTok. We go 35 years back. He's my brother, absolutely. We've been through thick and thin, man. I can tell you some major stories. Hi. Make it rain, brother. Make it rain. That's right. I don't do too many PM streams, man. Why are you still doing a wait? Oh, you're off tomorrow. That's right. You were off today, too. That's right. I was like, what are you still doing awake, bro? You start work so freaking early. Thank you, Big Rig, for the diamonds. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. You and Burnsy both are making it rain over on TikTok, man. You know, Burnsy, I am amazed that one of your sons isn't playing this game, because it's available on the consoles. I am amazed that Scotty or Johnny isn't got this thing going like crazy. Said you guys are playing Helldivers and freaking golf. we're playing golf up there at Georgia. We went on vacation, and Burnsy brought his PlayStation, and we were doing golf, and we had a blast. What's up, Daniel? There you are. So we're going to be doing this again Sunday at 2 p.m. This is for you guys that work all the time, and it's Made Biker Pound 1605. You send me a friend request, we'll get this. We'll get you in here. We'll get the ball rolling. Get you to Torment 4. Get you some mythics. Have everybody have a good time. And hopefully, and I don't want to speak for him, but maybe Chumbo will be available Sunday, and we'll all have a blast. Yeah. So Scotty wants a new PC. There's some good deals right now. I mean, don't buy one at a store. I can tell you that. Don't do that. Go online and go to like CLX or go to Exotic. Build your own. You can get it for a fairly good price, and you can stack it the way you want it, where it can be upgradable. Whereas a lot of them, like if you go buy a lot of these PCs, a lot of them are hard to upgrade unless it's proprietary. Yeah, call me first, bro, for sure. Yeah, there you go, one at Amazon. But I have some sites, bro. I'm gonna tell you, I have some sites. You know me, man. I got a lot of PCs. I'm a PK. I definitely can. Yeah, I used to build them too, but now I built my sons. But now I'm buying because I'm finding a couple places that I'm really happy with, and they've supplied me with these last 3 PCs that I got going on here right now, and they've been great. Tyro's might just dropped. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like right now, you can buy a good bare bones system and build it fairly cheap, Bernsey. So let me know, and we can even go that route. And that even gives you a little more savings. Sure, I'll show you my gear set here in a minute, Arthur. Absolutely. And this build is on like d4builds.gg. You can search for Made Bikers Quill Volley. Mobalytics too, same thing. Made Bikers Quill Volley. Let's see, let me show you. So my headpiece is the Harlequin Crest. This is my chest piece, Shroud of False Death, and then I use Moonrise aspect on my gloves, Interdiction aspect on my pants, Yen's Blessing here, which that piece needs to be better GA, but Rod of Keplik here. I use the Banished Lord's Talisman. Most people don't use that here. I do. I use the Unyielding Hits, very important aspect of this build. And Ring of the Midnight Sun, one of the most important pieces here. You want to get that critically strike regain 44% as high as you can, higher than 44 if possible. Although mine does fine, but yeah, that's really the gear set. It's not that many. I mean, my barbarian's wearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mythic gear pieces. My barbarian wears 6 pieces of mythic. Wait, let me count that again. Let me think about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He uses 7 mythic pieces. Laptop from Dell. Yeah, I've never been a fan of like the Dell. I've never been a fan of many of the brand names, only because so much of their crap is proprietary. Hard to upgrade them. Pisses me off. A lot of times you can get like good repair deals off of like, what do they call them? Refurbished deals off of Amazon. I've seen some really good prices on refurbished PCs on Amazon. But you can also get the same thing if you start doing some searches on the internet for refurbished PCs, and make sure that they include the warranty. Yeah, no, bro. I'm hoping that I can help you more, man. I'm kind of bummed out that you weren't able to use that card, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get that figured out. Yeah, where you can pick what you want in it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, again, if you need a PC built, I can help you, Chumbo. I mean, like Bernsey knows. He knows. You tell me what you want. You tell me what you want to spend, and I can build it pretty cheap most of the time. Mostly, actually, the most expensive thing right now in these PCs is the GPU. And if all you're needing is a streaming PC, a PC that can stream, you don't need a powerful GPU. You can use the built-in GPU for that. You don't need the GPU brains. You need CPU, and you need good network. A good network card. Or built-in, Ethernet ability. C3050, yeah. Yeah, don't worry, Alex. I mean, it sucks that happened, but all right. It just means I have to buy more mats so you can make more money on your affiliate. and we need to keep directing people to your Twitch channel. You know what I mean? I mean, it's all right. It's just a hump in the road. It's just a hump. You're getting started way earlier than I did, so you got that on your side for sure. I'm getting ready to log off, Phil, in like 4 minutes, bro. I normally don't do PM streams. Chumba's link for here, I'll give it to you. I'll give you his Twitch is this. I know your Twitch is going good, bro. Your Twitch is going great. Oh, there he did. He just posted it. Chumba did. Yeah, follow him, man. He needs the support, and he's a good streamer. He's doing some good stuff. I'm telling you. How do you unlock Undercity in the Cursed? I think you have to. I'm trying to remember. Is it locked? No, that's the favor. I was gonna say you have to go do the Rum Walker, but that's not. That unlocks the other. That unlocks the favor. How do you unlock? It's a quest. I thought it was too, and I thought the quest giver was right here. I thought he was standing right in this area. And he sends you there. I don't remember where he was, though. Yeah, something reunion. That's it. I don't remember where it was. Do a Google search and see if it shows you the quest giver's location. I don't remember. Whoa, what? Alexander around $5,000. $5,000. $5,000 for what, bro? What's $5,000? That's a lot of money. $5,000. What are you spending $5,000 on? Yeah, I've got to, guys, we're going to fill our bags one more time and then I got to go. So everybody go empty your bag right now. Let's go empty them and then let's fill them again. And then I've got to get off of here tonight and we'll be back again Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So go empty your bag. Let's fill them up one more time. Awesome, Phil. God damn, that's early. That's right. You're in New Zealand, man. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start it. He'll be back, and the gear will still be on the ground. Oh wait, we're all here now. Never mind. Oh no, Australia's still gone. That's all right. The gear will still be on the ground. I'm hoping that all of you got mythics. I know that we changed groups a couple times. I know the first people that left already got several mythics. I'm hoping all of you did too. I know Australia, you got that Harlequin Crest. Big Rig, I know you got a couple Shattered Vows. Hopefully you got something else. I know Calliope, you got some things. So I think we did good. Three for Big Rig. Awesome, man. That's what I want. $3,500 for your PC. Yeah, that's probably a pretty powerful PC too, you know, because $3,500 for a PC can really buy a powerhouse. You know, I mean, I've seen some really good PCs for about 2,100 on CLX, and they're 20 core, they're RTX 4060s, and they're 2,100 bucks. Yeah, Micro Center makes good stuff. But Micro Center is expensive, dude. I will tell you that. They are a premium. Check out, go to CLX systems or gaming systems, or go to TIK or TIC, I think it is, Exotic. They do some really good gaming systems. All of them are customizable, and for about $2,000 you're gonna walk away with a great PC with a great GPU, a lot of memory, SSD drives. For less than 2,000, you'll have a Ryzen 14 core, probably for about 1,600. If you want to pay 2,100, they'll go up to the Intel 20 core. And oh, there we go, another mythic. And you'll see they're really good computers. Okay, guys, my bags are full. That is it for me. This was a fun night. I am glad we did it. It was great. Please be safe. I'm gonna hang out here just a little while to make sure you all get back in here and grab your gear before I break up the group. Yeah, good monitor too. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Again, you're welcome, Big Rig. You're welcome everywhere. Alienware is another one that's very pricey, man. Yeah, very pricey. But yes, guys, please take care. Be safe. Get all your stuff gathered up out of there. Oh shit, I went back in like an idiot. I don't want to leave the group yet until I know everybody's got. It looks like everybody got all their stuff. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Catch me Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll do it again, and we'll get everybody some stuff. All right. Y'all take care. Be safe. Have a great evening, morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is for